Hi everybody, good evening, Vicky here. I hope somebody is joining me today. Please, if you are watching, please say hello. Leave me a little comment. What I'm doing today is giving you a little introduction into my business and the kind of jewellery and gifts that I make. As I go along, I will be showing you various items. I will give you an indication of the price, and hopefully you'll be able to see the beauty of them. I know that a lot of us now online shop, and the experience is totally different to obviously when you go in a shop and you can touch and feel and have a good look at the item that you are buying. Hi Chrissy, thanks for joining me. So obviously with buying from online small businesses, then you can't really touch and feel the item until you receive it. So hopefully by showing you some of these items today, you'll get a feel for what they look like. So first of all, I will show you some of the bookmarks that I make. I've got 3 here that I have already got made up, so it's just an idea of some of the items. I've got this one here, which has black and white beads and a very ornate stem. I've then got a pretty multicoloured one, which has got beautiful floral detail. I think it's supposed to be a tulip on the stem. And this one I've added a little pink butterfly. And then the next one I have, which one did you like, Chrissy? The butterfly? I like the little butterfly. And then this one is an underwater themed one. So it's got a dolphin on the top and it's got fish along the stem. I'm not sure you can see that very well on the video. I do apologise for the poor lighting as well. Obviously I haven't got a proper setup at the moment. I'm actually in my kitchen. You won't believe the furniture I've had to rearrange to do a live. I've also got my laptop propped on a box and my phone propped up on a book that I'm halfway through reading, because otherwise I'd have to hold it with one hand and try and show you things with one hand, which would not be very good. Hi Amanda! Oh, I've got some of those key rings to show in a minute that you've had, Amanda. So this one has got blue multi-tone beads on and some white ones as well. I like working with the marble beads because you get lots of different colours in them, and they're my favourite beads to play with. I'll try and bring that as close as I can without it going blurry. You might be able to see on the white beads just a very, very small hint of pink and blue. Not very clear, I'm afraid. These are priced at £5 each plus postage. I've only got those 3 available at the moment. If anybody does want any of them, obviously just leave a comment. They are obviously available on my page, so if you want to go and have a browse later on at those and any of my other items, please feel free to. And it'd be nice if you leave a few comments on what you think, and a love and a sneaky share if you fancy. Right, now I'm going to show you some of my resin pendants. I've got just a few of my selection here. I've made quite a lot over recent months, in lots of shapes, colours, sizes. With my resin pendants, I give you the option of 3 choices of length of chain, a 20-inch, 22 or a 24-inch. Obviously if anybody wanted anything different to that, I'm sure I can accommodate that. At the moment, I'm not sure if you can see, I've actually got one of my pendants on, which is one that I made and kept for myself. And this one is a 24-inch chain, so it sits just kind of on the breastbone, which is the length that I like. Right, one of the first ones I've got to show you. Amanda, the bookmarkers are £5 each plus postage, so postage would probably be about £2 on each one. Obviously postage is combined if you purchase more than one item. This is one of the resin pendants, and this is what I call an egg shape. And this one I've used different colours and popped them in. And with resin, you just let it fall naturally into the tray, which is what the base is called. And then it kind of just forms its own natural pattern. Or what you can do is just get a small cocktail stick with the tip and just lightly manoeuvre the colours around. And then you have to leave them to set for 24 hours and you get some beautiful pieces like that. The next shape I have got is square. These are my larger squares. The egg-shaped one, is £14. These larger squares are priced at £16. And again, you can't too well pick up the colour in this, unfortunately. I'm going to have to get some better lighting sorted. This one is actually gold with a slight tinge of purple on the edge. Don't know whether you can pick that up. It's not too good on there, but obviously I know what colour it is, so I'm sorry if you can't see that. But as I said, these are actually on my page with better photographs, so you can go and have a look and see the actual beautiful colours of them. I can't remember what red black bracelet I put on now, Amanda. I'll have to check. Here is another one of the large square ones, and I absolutely love this one. I've been very tempted to keep this one for myself. So you can see the colours better in this one. I think it's just the shade of that gold and purple, and you can't see it so well on the camera. But I love this one with the white, the deep pink and the deep green. I think it's quite pretty, that one. Thank you to everybody who's joining in and watching. I do appreciate it. This is my first proper live that's lasted probably more than 2 minutes. So a little bit nervous, but I'm sure as I get into it I'll be okay. I'm feeling a bit better now I've started. Right, I have an oval one here. And this one is blue and silver. That's quite pretty. Thank you, Chrissy. Thanks, Amanda. Again, I love this one. The trouble is, when you make your own jewellery, you fall in love with a lot of it, and it's a wonder I haven't kept all of this for myself. So this one is kind of a hot pink. Oh, got a bit of a reflection on there. And again, it's hard to pick up the full colour on the screen, probably because of the reflection of the resin as well, which acts a bit like glass. And that's another one of my favourites. So because it's a full colour, you can't really see any patterns in this. There is a slight pattern, but it's not mixed with any other colour, it's just swirled slightly, so you might be able to just make out a little bit of texture in that one. Next one is a square one, a smaller square one this time. Again with multiple colours in. And just so you can see the size difference, there's not much in the size difference. So that's the larger one, and that is the medium one. I also do a slightly smaller one. So again, lots of sizes and shapes to suit everybody's needs and personalities, really. And then to finish off the pendants, I have a round one. And this is one of the smaller round ones. I haven't got a larger round one here today. And this has got greens and blues and a deep purple in it. And that's another really pretty one. And again, these smaller ones are £14 plus postage. With the pendants and the bracelets, they all come gift boxed. And I have one of my boxes here just to show you how they come. They come in a neutral coloured gift box. They have all my details on the back of who's made them and my website and how to contact me. And also inside they come on a cushioned pad. And underneath the cushioned pad you will also receive a care card telling you how to look after your jewellery to help prolong the life of it. And I also include a cleaning cloth. Some of them are in little packets like this and some of them are loose. But again, it's recommended that you, after every time you wear a piece of jewellery, you just give it a wipe clean. And it also has an anti-tarnish tab in the lid. Again, that helps prolong the life of your jewellery. So I think it's important that when you find a beautiful piece of jewellery, that it's kept that way so that you can treasure it forever. Right, another of my items I also make organza necklaces, which are usually the things that I take with me to fairs and fetes if I do those at the children's schools and things like that, so that the little ones can purchase little souvenirs of their fun day. So things like this, so it's just a piece of organza ribbon with a lobster clasp chain, and this particular one has got some ballerina shoes on it. I have a little unicorn. If you bear with me, Caroline, I'll have a look for you in a minute if you want to see a heart-shaped one. I haven't got one to hand, but they're just behind the computer, so if you just bear with me. I have got these heart-shaped ones, but they're not the resin pendants. These are the organza necklaces. And this is a glass heart with a orange coloured flower inside. And again on a piece of organza ribbon. And these organza necklaces vary in price from £2 up to about £4. As I say, because they were what I have left over from the school fairs and things like that. So that's those. How's everybody's day been anyway? What's everybody been up to? Is it half term anywhere for anybody? Amanda, Leah's got tons of jewellery. She never wears it, so I'm not giving her any of mine. It's half term for us next week, so I've got a few days off with the kids. So I'm looking forward to having a bit of a break, catching up with some scheduling of posts on my Facebook page and updating my website and things like that. So Nicola will be on my case, my business mentor, if I don't do what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm only saying that because I think she's watching. Hi, Mickey. Oh, it's lunchtime in California. But I bet you've got the nice weather, haven't you? We've got rain. Oh, I tell you. Right, I've also got here a charm bracelet. Just find the end of it. These charm bracelets are quite new to my range. I've only made a couple at the moment. These are aimed at sort of baby shower gifts, new mums and mums to be. They have got on them 3 little charms. One of them is a little pram. Then we've got a dummy. And we have also got some little tiny baby feet. Oh, let me put it over there. And I'm sorry if I'm not responding directly to a lot of the comments because they are going pretty quick. It's great that there's so many of you joining me. I'm really pleased. I thought I might be talking to myself. So that's great. But what I will do afterwards is I will go back through your comments and reply to any of them in case I've missed any. So I do apologise if I have. These particular charm bracelets as well, they come in pink, blue, lemon and green. Obviously the pink and blue are aimed at baby boy, baby girl. And the lemon and mint green ones are obviously if the sex of the baby is unknown, so you want to just buy the mum to be a pretty souvenir. Because there's no reason why they can't still have a beautiful charm bracelet. Right, now on to some of my key rings. I've just got one here to show. This one is a star-shaped key ring with lots of pink and purple and diamante beads on it, and a little star charm at the bottom. Now generally, hi Nicola, oh you got your necklace on, oh brilliant, that's lovely to hear. These particular key rings, any of my jewellery or the items I make, apart from things obviously like the charm bracelets where they have to be in the same colours, all my pendants and my bracelets, no two are ever the same. That's because I want every piece of jewellery that you have, or my customers to have, is unique. So that if you are going to a wedding, you want a piece of jewellery for perhaps your daughter for a prom to go with her dress, or you're just going to a family party, or even just getting together with some girlfriends on a night out, then you can pick a piece of jewellery to match an outfit and you will dress to impress, and no one else will have the same as you. You won't find it in the high street shops because everything I make comes from my own imagination. And very often I don't have a plan when I make something. I just sit there with my beads in front of me, start putting them together and just piece them together as they go along, and I think that just makes for really beautiful, unique pieces of jewellery then. So with these particular ones, these are the only ones that I did make a batch of. And I do still have about 6 of these left. They're priced at £4.25. The only reason I made a batch was because they were for an order for somebody, and unfortunately I had to cancel the order because I never received payment. And that's my own fault because I made them without getting payment first, which you should not do. So lesson learnt there. But I do have about 6 of these left if anybody would like one of those. And Amanda has got one of these, and she really loves it. Don't you, Amanda? Right, a couple more bracelets to show, and then I will have a quick look for some of the heart pendants for Caroline to have a look at, and then I shall be finishing for this evening. Right, this is a beautiful purple lampwork bead bracelet. This one is actually on a toggle clasp, so you have a little bar. Oops, sorry, I'm all fingers. Do it that way. So it has a little bar and a hoop on the other end, and the bar just pops into the hoop for you to do it up. So that's that one, and that's in different shades of purple, and it's really, really pretty, that one is. That one is priced at £20. And then I have a similar one. Again, it's a toggle clasp. Ooh. And this one is in green and purple. Again, these are all on my page. So if you want to have a better close-up look at the beads, because they are extremely pretty, then please do so. And let me know what you think of them. Again, these come gift boxed. And that one's £20 also. Now I also do a range of memory wire bracelets, and I have just one here to show you. This one is in rondelle and crystal beads, and they're a deep purple and clear, and it's an absolutely stunning memory wire bracelet. Oops. Yes, I'll put my link in the comments after. Sorry, I should have put it in the text above, but I was a bit I had heart palpitations about starting my live, so I forgot. Now, if anybody doesn't know how a memory wire bracelet works, because it's on a flexible piece of wire, you can manipulate it. So I don't know about anybody else, but if I go to buy a bangle, I can't get bangles on my wrist because I've obviously got fat hands. So this is a really good idea of an alternative way of wearing a kind of a bangle type bracelet that you can actually manipulate to get on your wrist. So I'll just demonstrate for you how these work. So you just literally hook part of it on your wrist like that, and then you wrap it around like that, and you are then wearing your memory wire bracelet. And the same principle to take it off is just to unravel it like that. Now with the memory wire bracelets, they don't come in a gift box because they are too deep to go in the gift boxes, but they do come in a really pretty organza bag, which is a drawstring bag, and then that might be plain, it might have a pretty pattern on it, so that would vary, but they come in an organza bag, and they don't require the cleaning cloth for those. The cleaning cloth is just provided for the jewellery that's got the chains on them. So if you just bear with me 1 second, then I will just go and get one of the heart-shaped resin pendants to show, because that's been requested. So just bear with me 1 second while I disappear off the screen. I'm back. Right, here is one of the heart-shaped ones. Again, these are really, really pretty. This one is, I think this one was on my page the other day, so this might be the one that you've seen. This one is green and purple, and it's really, really pretty. And again, I'm really sorry if you can't see the colours very well. Whoops. So I can't really make out. It's very, very, very colourful. It's just not coming across on the screen, so I do apologise. And I think that is me now for today. I've just heard a knock at the door, so I think I better go and answer it. But please leave some comments, and I'll be back shortly to answer any questions that you have. And thank you very much for joining me. It's been great. I hope you've all had a great Friday, and you have a fantastic weekend, and let me know what you're going to be getting up to this weekend. Right, speak to you later. Catch you in a bit. Thank you very much for joining me. Bye bye.